My cousin thought I was a drug addict. She couldn't have been more wrong. You'd think after all these years, my family would have learned one simple rule. If I say it's personal, it probably means stay out of it, but not my cousin Kara. Kara has the subtlety of a foghorn and the curiosity of a raccoon near a trash can. She's the same person who once asked if baby oil was cruelty-free for babies. Anyway, I have a medical condition that makes me produce way too much earwax, not the grab a Q-tip and move on kind. Like a medical condition. If I don't clean it out properly, I get ear infections and temporary hearing loss. So every couple of days, I have to use a small medical syringe with warm saline to flush my ears. It's not fun. It's not cool. It's definitely not something I like to talk about. Only my wife and parents know, because when I was a kid, I got bullied for it. Last month, we had this big family dinner. I quietly slipped away with my little syringe kit to the bathroom. Routine stuff. But of course, that's when Kara saw me. She squinted, pointed, and asked, what's that? Are you injecting yourself or something? I said, no, it's just a medical thing, nothing to worry about. But she wouldn't let it go. She kept asking, what kind of medical thing? Why are you hiding it? I told her, because it's personal, Kara. Please, just drop it. You'd think that would have been the end of it. Oh no, not for Kara. Her imagination apparently went full Netflix true crime mode. Fast forward about a week later, I get invited by my buddy Dave to lunch at his place. Totally normal. Except when I walk in, I freeze. Sitting there in the living room is Kara, and next to her, my two closest friends, both looking like they were about to stage a therapy session. Before I can even say hi, Kara stands up and goes, we're here because we love you, and we're worried. I blinked. Worried about what? She takes a deep breath and says, completely serious, your drug addiction. I just stared at her. I thought maybe this was some kind of joke. But then I saw my friends, dead serious faces, hands folded, like an episode of Intervention. I said, you think I'm on drugs? And Kara nods like she just solved a crime. I saw you sneaking off with syringes. You're hiding something. Don't lie, I couldn't even respond at first. I just started laughing, like the kind of laugh that turns silent because you can't breathe. She looks offended. Why are you laughing? This isn't funny. You need help. So I explain everything about the earwax condition, the saline syringe, the infections. I even showed them a photo of the actual ear kit on my phone, just to prove it. By the time I finished, my friends were laughing too. One of them literally said, dude, I thought you were shooting up behind the bathroom. Kara, on the other hand, looked furious. She yelled, you're lying! You're just embarrassed to admit it, and stormed out, slamming the door behind her like a bad sitcom character. After she left, we all just sat there laughing for a good 10 minutes. Even Dave said, I can't believe I almost planned a rehab trip for you. Later that night, my wife asked if I was upset. Honestly, not really. I'm just amazed at how far Kara's imagination can stretch. But if I ever do develop a real addiction, it'll probably be to avoiding family dinners. Because if there's one thing I've learned, you can flush earwax out of your ears, but you can't flush the stupid out of your cousin.